Alright, what's up guys? So back with another one. Yes, more Blazblue today. This is part 3 of the saga. So if you've been following along, you know, a couple months ago we put out this video where we had to teach the Zoomers. They didn't know who Fenrich was. So he is the GOAT. He is the greatest Blazblue player of all time. They didn't believe me. So last week in Europe, we have this guy right here. Remember, Mahav showed us says Fenrich is going to lose. Fenrich is washed. That was false. He smoked everybody there without even practicing, even though the tournament was going on. But after all that, after I tried to warn these kids, it was not enough. Killer Cobes, EU is buns. So he said this after Fenrich won, right? EU is bunzo, peep combo breaker this Sunday. Well, it's Sunday in Japan. Combo breaker is over, and it was won by none other than Fenrich, the GOAT. The matches were super hyped though. They were great. So I want to watch, not just we'll watch Grand Finals, we'll watch another really good match later. Just so you can understand, enjoy Blazblue, learn how good Fenrich is. But I do need to point out, real quick, we will not be watching this guy because he is not in Grand Finals. I don't know what he was implying, but he's not in the video. He didn't make it. We're going to watch Ice Cool against Fenrich. They were saying it's the strongest Blazblue player of history versus the strongest Blazblue player of today. So you got a little clash. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, good match. Sit back, enjoy the show. Hit that sub button for more Blazblue, and let's go. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Fenrich with the fist bump. He got the new haircut. You want to know how Fenrich is the GOAT too, by the way? Fenrich got a haircut. He got a little perm, and he tweeted it out. He just said, hey, I got a haircut. That shit had like 3 million impressions on Japanese Twitter. It was hilarious. They were like, oh my god. Fen-sama, Fen-sama. I'll give you more Fenrich story too if you don't know. Like, he literally... Oh, slow down, commentators. They got Obama on the mic? What is this guy yelling for? But even in Japan, he's like the only player. We call people Lord, right? Lord Arius, like whatever. Like someone in the chat said Lord Juna. So they actually call Fenrich Lord Fen. Fen-sama. He's the only player they call Fen-sama. The GOAT. Anyway, here's Grand Final. So this is a reset. Ice Cool got sent down earlier by Fenrich, but it was only first to 2. So first to 3, you get a comeback. And I was wary. I was wary because Ice Cool is a really good player while being a really bad player. I don't mean that like as like an insult, but he is, I guess, fearless is the best way to describe him. He does stuff and presses buttons that are like, that is so bad, but it worked. He's a player that definitely plays like with his heart or hatred. I don't know. He seems like an angry guy, but with a character like Susanoo who does so much damage and has so much momentum, all it takes is one wild boy play. One fearless like mash. He was mashing like 6D. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but like it worked one time. I was like, why did he do that? Why would you ever do that? And like, why did it work? So like, it's a really good play style for Susanoo. So that's why I was worried about Fenrich, because like all it takes is like 2 big reads. I'll just melt you. Boom. On the other side, though, like that's what kind of Fenrich is known for too, right? So Fenrich, of course, the GOAT, but like his combos are ridiculous. But also kind of like he doesn't always play like a nut, but when he does play like a nut, that's kind of the thing is like he plays really proper, and then out of nowhere he just goes nut mode. That's great, yeah. That is avoidable. Actually, why is that avoidable? I wonder why. Does that mean his DP counts as a projectile? See, that was a whatever. But if Jin hits his counter super and it's not a normal, you can avoid it. So the DP is a projectile? Okay, so he got hit by the projectile, right? So he's just a little bit too slow to jump. It's unblockable, but you got to avoid it. Swag combos. Yeah, see, right? This is ass beating. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was like. I don't want to say like Susanoo because there's a lot of momentum-based characters in this game, but Susanoo also like a very momentum-based character. He unlocks seals. So his gimmick, if you really don't know how he works, is like you see the little marks on the bottom. You see the little like locks on him. So he has all these special moves, but they're locked. He has to hit you or make you block, and then he can unlock them. So he gets stronger as the round goes on. As he gets more of his specials and stuff. So and he does a lot of damage on his own too. So it's like if he gets started, it's scary. I was like, oh. I was like, I don't know if I know Fenrich plays this character too, but I was like, I don't know if he's ready. 2C goat. 2C goat. I be punished, yes, sir. Is there a 6A start? Let me see. 6A, yes. Man, can we put a counter? Can we put a counter? Yeah, guaranteed kill here. So Jin always a 6A, right? That's like his best move. The unreactable overhead, which is the Zoomers in America say you can react to that, right? I react to that all the time. That dude that we talked about earlier in the stream who didn't even make it here said he could react. But there are more 6As in this set than I think I've ever seen. And I always talk about that. I love that. I think Fenrich recognized it's like, all right, Ice Cool is not blocking these. He doesn't stop. He does not stop. Nice. He tried to get. So this is what I talked about earlier. It works later, but remember earlier I said this guy Ice Cool is like really good player and really bad player, as in he does stuff that is unsafe a lot. So right, he tries getting cute. He tries doing the quick get up mash. Ready? Look. Come on now. He tried getting cute right there. So the way Blazblue works is there's a lot of like level 0 options or like level 0 options, level 1 options that are really bad, but at high level you assume they're not going to do it, so you're thinking up here. The guy Ice School is not afraid to go back to these level 0s, but Fenrich checked them a couple times. Like, it's so frustrating though. When that works against you, you're like, why would you do that? It's like, hey man, it worked. Don't complain. But that's what's great about Blazblue is that you have options, right? You can control your character. You can control what you want to do on Wake Up in the air. I hate this goddamn move. 2C. Susanoo 2C. I remember when Guy Man switched his character, I was so tight. Yes, sir. Facing the complete wrong way. He hits these a couple times in the set. But 2C is his anti-air. It just hits all around him. And he also kind of crouches at the start. So he like low profiles and then destroys you. A 5B. Susanoo, I guess I'll talk about him more too, is like not only does he unlock special abilities, but his character design is that he is not mobile. Blaze was a game with like very good mobility, very fast characters. He's intentionally slow. Like when he dashes, there's startup. But to make up for that slow movement, his normals are ridiculous. He's like a DNF character. We were talking about DNF earlier. It's like, yeah, he can't move, but his buttons are cracked. He can just attack you with buttons. He can move with his buttons. Nice bait on the DDP. But he messed up the combo. No. Again, talking about buttons. Look at this. Ready? He drops the combo. Where's he aiming? Where's bro aiming? What's he looking at? He hits that a couple times, too. He hits that same exact move a couple times in the set. Nice. Oh, this combo's so sick. God. Sorry. This is Goat Rich right here. Ready? Uh-huh. Delay. No punish for you. Delayed the RC. He's got OD. Gonna save it. Oh, yeah, this is the scramble, right? Ah, no, that was against Rally. Sorry, but yeah, jump 2C. I don't know why I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this basic stuff. But if you are new, but Jin is a very basic character. I'm not gonna say at high level he's technical. He's got a little bit like some advanced stuff with his freeze mechanics, but his normals are so godlike. Again, here it is again. Ready? All right, he whiffed the 2C. Amazing. These are those Susanoo normals I was talking to you about. Where he's looking the complete wrong way. Looking at the ground. Doesn't matter. So 2C behind the back. But yeah, Susanoo, very, very scary character because of that. It's like when you get near him, everything around him is a threat. Another 6A. Another 6A from the GOAT. Hit him again. Hit him 6A. No, goes for a throw this time. Oof. Tried a 2C. So that's the weakness of Susanoo's 2C. That godlike anti-air I showed before is it does not have anti-air invul. So if you can put out a button early enough or a button that hits low enough, you can beat it like Fenrich just did right here. All right. This part. So, hold on. I have a question here, right? I thought when this character did OD super, it did all the specials. It doesn't? I thought that was the whole point of it, was that it does everything. Oh, you have to unlock sword to do the powerful one? Oh. I don't know.
Double jump forward. Fenrich was out of air actions, but
Yeah, I thought Fenrich was going to die right there when I was watching it live. I was like, oh, he's going to do that crazy OD super. But that barely did enough damage. He hit 6A again. They want 6A. Sorry, I was thinking about that. But that's 6A, man. If you're watching on YouTube, you can pause and fast forward. Count how many 6As in the set, please. Write in the comments. Let me know. And if you are an aspiring Blazblue player, Fenrich is giving you the code. Pick this character 6A.
back here from Fenrich. Gonna really pack on the damage here. Making ice
Yes, God. Air confirm. Fenrich combos are so good, too. So, we were so hyped on the 6A, right? We're like, oh, 6A, 6A, 6A. So then Jin can run in deep and go 2B. Right? Right there, you go low. So you two, like, in your head, you're like, I'll just react. Then the 6A, you see this? Come on. You just go high, low, high, low. He's the GOAT. I was feeling pretty confident right now, but Ice Cool turns up. 2C block. Good counter confirm on that. A. 6B. I guess Fenrich's trying to jump right there. I don't know what got hit by.
We got a call of let's go Ice Cool from the audience.
Overhead. Double overhead. He ain't ready.
Ice Cool to put it in. Take the crowd from Fenrich.
Done. Fenrich's not gonna burst there. But see, that was a Susanoo round like I talked about. When he does get started, oof. Susanoo also, like, he does have an unreactable mix-up with his he's got like a fuzzy overhead and like a 3C sweep or something, but generally his overheads are on the slower side. But that's what's cool about Blazblue is that, like, yes, on Twitter, yes, in training mode, you can react to all this stuff. But in a high-pressure situation, people start getting cracked. And that's what makes this game so hype. You can appreciate when they do something amazing. Like, when they actually do block all the mix-ups, you're like, holy crap. Ooh, punish now. He's got DP available, though. Be careful. Fenrich knows that DP is there. What the hell was that? Yeah, unlucky combo drop. Tech buttons. The crowd making noise. This side here, these kids look pretty young. You know, might be high school, maybe college kids, but they're cheering for Ice School. So this is like new school rollback army. On this side, I recognize these guys. These are all the boomers over here. These guys been playing, you know, back when I was playing. 15 years plus. So, of course, they're cheering for the GOAT, the OG Fenrich right there. But look at that. I love it. We got the new school versus the old school, even in the crowd. The Unk corner.
That's a pool smash.
But yeah, 2-2. So right now, 6A again. Right now, while I was watching this live, it was so hyped, dude. But it's like, I want Fenrich to win. But I want more games. So I was torn. I was like, do I cheer for the reset? Or do I just want Fenrich to close it out right now? Double jump. Man, he got to punish those. This combo's sick, yeah. Into the 6A. Into the confirm. He turned up. What is that? Is that a failed DP? Is his DP with C or D?
It's got to be a plan.
Right, he did a couple times in the set where he's mashing with a 6C and it works. Fenrich burst. Let's go. Oh, wait, it doesn't work, I think. No, he got him. He got him. Go, Rich. Oh, this combo's sick. Ready? Ready? One. Not enough. But double super. That's what I'm talking about. Can we watch that? When you're at low health in Blazblue, right, you start building meter. So he would not have gotten that 100 meter, but he's at low health, so he built extra meter. Nobody does stuff like this. This would have, oh man, what happened? Every time I watch this game, I become a boomer. But like, you know, Street Fighter 6, like, I do optimal combos. I can do optimal combos Street Fighter. Like, strive, like, whatever, break the wall.
Look at the confidence here from High School.
I miss combos, man. Oh, that was a mistake. And we take those, though. We take those. That was 100%. He walked for DP. We take those. Watch out. Bates jumps. Watch out. He got meter for 6A. He got OD. There's one. Look at that. Not even a setup. Just raw dog run up 6A. This is so godlike. Bonk. Oh, yeah. Grand Viper. Grand Viper. Yeah, I don't mean that's good. You can RC it. And here it is. Yeah, final game, final round for the reset. I got to point this out too before is bursts. So Ice School had a burst at the end. So he's going into this round with no burst. That's really big. So he will get it before the round's over unless he gets absolutely dominated. But Fenrich has it at the start. So that means he can OD, which is really strong. Like that means he's scary, just blocking, attacking, like OD burst is so good in this game. It's not just a burst. And a lot of time you can do it twice, right? A lot of times if you like OD early, you can build it back before the round's over with active flow. But this is a big advantage. Ooh. To see. Ooh, I'm sorry. I know we were talking about Susanoo normals earlier, but we gotta, we can't not call Jin out too. We can't also not call out Jin's jumpy. This is like a smash normal. Just hits a circle around him. I feel like it used to be stronger too, but another god air-to-air button.
Out of air actions there could only barrier getting opened up.
Oh, this is bad. All right, here we go. So we're gonna get some regular Oki here. Okay.
Stagger. He was mashing a counter. He was mashing. Let's go. The mix. 6A. He didn't confirm on the first one too. Keep him in the corner. No, this is that bad. So when I was watching this live, I was like, he's gonna roll. Even I knew his roll was coming. This is what I talked about, that good bad play, right? Like, why would you roll there, bro? Why would you roll? No. And cheap. I'll point that one out too. Yep.
This is it. Fenrich, if he doesn't drop this, is going to take
Ice School almost had it too. He almost had his burst back in 1 second. Handshake. Good respect. By the way, no clown on Ice School. He was, even before the match, he was respectful. On Twitter, he was respectful. We clown on the other guy, the Bang player. But see, he's still chilling. I'm sure they're going to play again, too, but GG's. Let me explain his last mix, too. Not only does Jin have, you know, freeze in the high-low, what he does here is like an uncombo. Watch this. Ready? So right there. So what happens right here is the combo is over, right? That 5A, when he hits you with that 5A, that's still technically a combo, but after that, the combo's over. So from that, he can go, you know, stagger 6A, do whatever. So you're still kind of stuck. It's how do I even explain that? It's hard. But you're locked down in a combo, and he just goes in. I sound like Chris Hu. He put you in the mix-up right from there. So he went low. Again, probably Ice School was afraid of that 6A reset. Tagged him low. That's kind of Jin's unique mechanic in this game is like, it's not knockdown into Oki. It's free, so you're still standing, you're like, oh shit, or a combo like this where you're still actively like able to move, and then somewhere the combo's going to end, is going to reset you have to know when it's going to happen. It's not hard. Like, I think once you play, you realize, you're like, oh shit, all right, the mix-up is coming right now. My goat Ragnar used to have it. Ragnar used to be a restand god in the earlier versions. But anyway, there we go. That was a good ass match. I feel like, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I was talking about other stuff, but I watched it live. Like I said, it was super hype to watch live. I didn't know, like, I thought, like, couldn't be a reset? It could happen? Fenrich clutched it out. And that's just the start, too, right? So Fenrich, in 2 weeks, is going to CEO. So he said he's going to play at CEO. He won Brussels last weekend. He won Combo Breaker this weekend. He says he's going to CEO in 2 weeks. So I think we have another showdown of Fenrich against the modern net play army. Are any Europeans going? But then after CEO, we have like a month until EVO. So, like, if we can have, Monarch was tweeting about he wants to play against Fenrich. If Monarch came back, if we had other Japanese players that are active go to EVO, like, we could have a crazy Blazblue tournament. It's also an official side game, so it's going to be on the EVO main stage. It's going to have EVO medals and everything. So, like, this EVO could be pretty crazy. We have a couple more. We have 2.5 months. Buy your tickets now, man. I don't know. Anyway, that was long, but it was good. If you like Blazblue, hit that sub button. We're going to watch more. We're about to watch another Fenrich video, so look out for that in the future. And yeah, I'll see you next one. Peace.